It's the partypoker.net, the PDC's, the US Open, coming to you live and exclusive here on Nuts TV. Thank you, folks. Well, it's the best of 5 sets and the best of 3 legs per set. Markers at the board are Gary Wood and Scott Gibbling, and our referee in charge of the action is Mr. Russ Bray. Well, it's time now to meet the players. Would you please welcome both from the United States of America. Firstly, from Arizona, Dave Fatum. And from Philadelphia, Bill Davis. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the action underway and join our commentary team, Alan Warner-Little and Rod Harrington.
Well, thank you, John. As you said, here we are for the very first time on Nuts TV. I've got my old pal, Alan Warner, beside me, former world #1, World Grand Prix champion. And Al, we're in for some good games today. And because of this short format, we could see a few more upsets.
Yeah, we were talking about the format early on. You just need to stay in the match because it can change so often. Just that odd leg or nicking a leg against the throw can win you a set so easily and put you back into the game.
Well, there's Dave Fatum, a paramedic firefighter, so if there's any problems, I'm sure he'll be the first one to sort it out. He's only just been playing darts again for the last 2 years, but he was ranked number 21 in the WDF a few years ago, where Bill Davis, probably the viewers back home will recognise Bill Davis. He played in the World Pro this year and lost to Andy Jenkins. And if I had to pick a winner, I would probably go for Bill for his experience was.
Yeah, definitely. Much more of a seasoned player on TV. Obviously played in the World Pro. Also played in the Desert Classic a few years ago. He's done very well since. He does a lot of practicing at home. Both players seem to practice at home more than they do playing in the local leagues.
Yeah, well, as an expert, as we call ourselves, we would probably say we'd do it the other way round. More match practice you can get, the more better you are at taking out shots under that crucial pressure that these guys will be under. And we see Bill Davis throwing up there. Good, solid throw. Not really anything can go wrong with that.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Very steady on the hockey.
First set,
Starts very deliberately.
It's David to throw first. Game on!
David's obviously won the bull in the back room to commence the order of play. And he's making Bill go first.
Yeah, crucial about this game. He's just checked himself there. I think he's realising perhaps David won the throw. And he's saying, am I going first? Well, he sorted that out. Back to the action. It's a good first start. We'd expect the treble from that first start, but just ruined his concentration a bit.
Yeah, just stumbled on there. Wonder what was going on, but it steady 60 to start the match. They just need to get their action together in the first few legs. Very important to win that first set, but as we've said before, this game can change in a set or a leg. It's such a short format on the set system.
Yeah, a lot of the pros don't like this sort of format. They prefer the legs over a long distance. I tell you, this first set. You've got to get this first set under your belt, you know, and don't give it away. You know, work hard. You're always going to get chances in this game over this format. So, like Wazza said, stay in the game. Get them darts flowing.
Yeah, both players played very well yesterday to get through that massive field. Some very big upsets early on in the tournament. And even Bill, he qualified for the North American also yesterday, so he must have won 9 or maybe 10 games to get through.
That's a good first dart from David. He would expect to fill this up. He's just had to check himself. He dropped his dart, but he will expect to fill this up. 2 perfect darts.
140.
A good 140 though. Gets him in control in this leg, and he threw second. An all-important first leg this could be for Dave Fatum.
Yeah, Bill really needs to find the treble, and he's certainly firing back here now. 180 will put him back into the leg. Fantastic finish there from Bill. Puts him back in contention, leaves himself a finish, although David's probably the favourite with 182 if he can leave a good finish here.
58.
Well, he let go a very good chance there. Now Bill needs to, what I say, is set this up. He doesn't need to really go out. He needs to hit a treble, which he's done. Well, this is going to be a big shot for Fatum, and I feel he's got to take it out.
Require 140.
Oh, he's got 2 shots at a treble here. He was in control in this leg, but until that 180 from Bill, and now left the double. Wants 2, 1, 2, 4. Bullseye for the
Game shot.
fantastic finish there from David.
David Fatum.
Takes that first leg, giving him a lot of confidence.
Second leg, it's David to throw first.
Yeah, what a great shot out that was. Against the throw. The all-important is won that first leg against the throw. He's only got to hold his throw now, and he's taken this first set, and a set, as we said, against the throw. And he's got a good throw, this guy. There's not a lot can go wrong. It's right down the line was. Really got a good release.
He seems very calm and collective there. Obviously, that 1-2-4's calmed him down immensely. Just needs to have a steady leg on his throw, but Bill needs to fight back here. Legs can change matches here.
60.
Such a short format.
As we see Dave's throw, a good solid throw that is. As he fills it up again.
139.
Well, he's certainly got control in this second leg, which will mean that he takes the set.
Well, his nickname's a Scorpion. He's certainly got a sting in the tail for Bill Davies here in the early part of the match.
60.
Yeah, we're supported by a good crowd here in the Mohican Sun. Really are enthusiastic. It's been really pleasing. The amount of entries we've had really has made the PDC
92.
look to America for a few more tournaments and really get it back to what it was in the 80s and early 90s.
Good leave there by David in the 19 with the last start there. Instead of going for the 180, left a 130 finish, which is much more preferable than a 129 or 131.
David, you require
Gives you 2 doubts at the treble 20 for the outshot. And just to the left, he'll be looking to set this up. He'll go for the treble 20 again. Big 15 leaves himself
90.
double top when he comes back to the board. Got plenty of time, but doesn't want to waste it. Bill needs to get back into this game.
Yeah, Fatum didn't need to make any mistakes, just set it up. He knew that Bill was probably 6 to 9 darts away minimum,
83.
which he is. Now Fatum double top to take this first set, and a crucial first set against the throw. Double 10, right hand corner, and he's hit it for the first set, and all important against the throw. And Bill Davies now has really got to do something in this next set. You can see him standing there a little bit despondent.
Game on.
Probably thinking, you know, the first leg, I should have done more in that first leg.
Very solid start there from David, but I think Bill was a bit of muck spreading in there, a couple of 60s, but never, apart from the 180. But with David taking the 1-2-4 out in the first leg, I think it knocked him back a bit. He's smiling away there to himself. He knows he's not got stuck in there yet. Needs to concentrate, find his range.
Well, he throws an 18-gram dart, does Bill.
81.
He's won 2 tournaments this year, one in Virginia Beach and one in Houston. So he's quite used to being on that big stage. And he told me earlier on that he's just starting to come into form. So he's going to be disappointed with that first set. But like you said, he mustn't get down. He's still in the game. One leg can change a set and change the match.
Yeah, also happened yesterday. You know, there were so many players out of the game, and all of a sudden they were back in it. And swings in roundabouts, the ultimate pun there. Played Tony Eccles to get through to this stage yesterday with a 3-2 win in the last qualifier, did Bill. Probably an easier ride than what David had. He had 4 very difficult American players who he knew very well, but he seemed to come through a bit of a group of death there.
Yeah, Fatum, he was playing in the early days, met Phil Taylor a good number of years ago and was going to come to England to try the British circuit, but he had a problem with his visa, so he decided to stay back home and then packed up darts. And as I said earlier on, he's only just been playing for the last 2 years, and on this performance he's got to fancy himself to really do well out here.
138.
On for the 18 there, obviously, to leave the 120 finish. Good thinking there by David. He's thinking about his game, thinking about his finishing. Looks very solid up there at the moment. Bill needs to start to find his range and tell him that
100. David, you